Man, I bet you weren't expecting this. It's been a while, huh? I have not posted a full-length video in like 2 weeks. And no, it's not because I've been lazy. It's not because I have been just abandoning this channel. I've been posting shorts. I did take like a week-long break-ish from shorts as well. Don't worry, I'm alive and well. Everything's going fine for me. The reason I haven't posted a full-length video in a while is because I have been grinding, not just my flipping, although I have been grinding my flipping quite a bit actually, but I've been grinding like some insane full-length videos. I'm now monetized on YouTube. I'm not sure if I announced this in a full-length video yet, but I'm there. I have basic monetization on YouTube. Full monetization will be achieved hopefully in a month. Right around then, that's when I'll actually start making money. But I have basic monetization now, by the way, Tsunami Trainer. I just kind of pulled that out on accident. We'll get to that. But yeah, I'm monetized, meaning I've been working on face cam content. My Blade Show vlog, I need to record a couple of little voiceover snippets, which I haven't set aside time to do yet. And I need to make a thumbnail for that and finish editing that together. It's going to be like a 45-minute video. And then my first legitimate face cam video right over there. It's pretty cool. That video, I'm very proud of it. Let's just say that. I posted like a little snippet of B-roll from that on my Instagram. By the way, go check out my Instagram over somewhere on the screen. I post a lot there. I often post my short clips on Instagram like 8 hours before I post it on YouTube. So if you want to see my clips a little bit earlier, go check out my Instagram. I also do some exclusive story stuff on there, like that segment of B-roll. I got my buddy Tristan helping me with B-roll. He's recording all of the B-roll for that, all the B-roll of me. I'm doing all the stuff with Bally's. But it's going to be a huge video. I'm not going to tell you exactly what it is yet. I've told a few people, but I'm going to keep it down low until it releases. Hopefully both those videos will be out in the next 2 weeks. I have another unboxing coming out soon as well, once I receive those products from Bally's. Yeah, that's right. But anyway, with this video, kind of came out of nowhere. Let's say that. Yeah, 3 tsunamis. I don't know how this happened. I'm kidding, I totally do. But it was just kind of cool the way everything worked out. All 3 of them, buffness, flips, anodizations done by me. Shameless little plug to my anodization services. 40 bucks for any color. I did this one for free because it's my friend Crossfire. Go check out his channel over somewhere. He does some Balisong content and he's trying to take off. But this is a armed shark nautilus, or why did I say nautilus? Armed shark tsunami. And I'm excited to make some content on that, just a little bit of it. But anyway, I did this one for free because he lives like right near me. And yeah, he helped out with it a little bit as well. But anyway, I got the Tsunami Trainer, legit Tsunami Trainer. This is GW's on Instagram. By the way, sorry for the little ramble at the beginning. Hopefully that didn't steer too many of you away. But right here, we got the Tsunami, of course, the legitimate live Tsunami. My favorite Balisong of all time, still. And then we have the Armed Shark Tsunami. And we're going to compare all of these a little bit. The live and trainer Tsunamis are running on 1 pin. I did take out the zippy inlays and inserts down here and put in a pen to test it out. And in this guy, I have no pins because I just borrowed it today and I completely forgot. So that's one annoying little variable, but I'll just have to compensate for that. Anywho, let's get started. So this is not going to be me comparing them, like, I'm not going to go over all the exact specs and say, like, oh, it's a 1 gram off on the clone or something like that. I'm not going to do any of that stuff. We're just going to talk about it and see the major differences. Starting off with, like, looks, I'm going to compare the trainer and the Armed Shark one because these are the 2 that are the most similar look-wise and would be the most different if there was anything. Starting off, This one is polished, by the way. This one is just the stock finish. The texture appears to be a little more aggressive on the Arm Shark one. Not super aggressive. I think the Bali Plus and the one Tsunami have a very aggressive texturing. This one is more aggressive than the original Tsunami. I definitely feel that, but only slightly. And it doesn't feel bad. Feels pretty good. Looking at the blades, there is a slight difference in the bite indicator, I can see. Very, very slight. Looks like the chamferings on the little indicator are more aggressive. So that's just a very small detail I'm seeing. Looks like all the blade chamfering is a little bit more aggressive on the clone. That's very interesting. Of course, that's kind of funny. The Arm Shark Tsunami has the logo right side up. Squid Industries one has it upside down. This one is the Squid Industries logo, and this is the Arm Shark logo. So this is a clone that does not have the Squid logo, which is always nice. On the back of the normal Tsunami trainer, there's no laser engraving except on the tang right there. The little Zen area. It's got the number. The Arm Shark Tsunami does not have anything there, but it's got like some weird serial number right there. So as for the blade, very similar. Just that one little chamfering difference, really. Yeah, like cutouts, literally exact. That's funny. They line up perfectly. Other than the texturing difference on the handles, they look... Oh, there's a difference. Weird. The jimping is different on the clone. You can see the jimping. It's a lot wider on the clone. Interesting. Also, it's not as precise. These little jimps don't line up perfectly because it's just made a lot cheaper. So that's one thing. Everything else on the handles does look the same. Handle gap on the trainer and clone. The clone is slightly bigger. It is brand new. This Tsunami clone was beat to absolute heaven before I restored it. I should have gotten... Actually, I think I have a picture. Let me post the picture right here. It was terrible. Completely restored it, and now it's beautiful. I also tuned it. Let me just give you a sound test. Yeah, that thing sounds really good. Let's compare the sound of this, because we might as well. Wow, those things sound so similar. That's hilarious. They sound pretty much the same, not gonna lie. And I haven't tuned this one yet, so that's kind of alarming. This is literally the stock tune. So that's kind of crazy. So that's basically the main differences between these two. Very, very similar. Not much different. One quick thing. I want to check the inside of the handle and just see if there's any visible difference. Nope. They look exact. Yeah, even the pocketing is the same. So there's that. As for these two, of course, there would be a major difference with the blades. Live trainer, but let's check the spine. Yeah, they have the same spine chamfering. Up to here at least, before there's that little bevel, I think it's called. The logo and stuff is different on the trainer and live, so that's pretty obvious. Of course, the handles are exactly the same. Handle gap, pretty much exactly the same. Mine is teeny tiny bit smaller because it's been used a lot. I got to do a sound test of this, and I'm not excited for it because one of my bushings is, or both are kind of undersized, even though I haven't tuned them at all. So I don't know what's going on there. It's got great tolerances still, but it's like almost mute. I'm probably going to send it to Squid and just have him tune it up for me, because this $800 Balisong should not sound like this. Anyway, tolerances on all of these are phenomenal, of course. Even the clone has surprisingly good tolerances. Like no play. Of course, no tap. There's nothing close to tap. Not even wiggle. So, yeah. As for the balance between, because we can't really compare the balance with the clone because of the pin issue. I could have just taken the pins out of both of these, but I'm not going to because I'm too lazy. Anyway, the balance. I haven't noticed a huge difference between the trainer and live blade. Balance-wise, both with one pin. They do feel very similar. So, and that is to be expected. I honestly like how the trainer flips more right now, but that could just be because of the tune, the quicker swinging of this trainer, because it's tuned so well. And the live blade is just kind of sad, but they still both feel like Tsunamis, both flip like Tsunamis. And they both flip pretty much identical. So, good job, Squid. That's kind of what you expect from these. Yeah. I don't know what else you would expect from a trainer live blade thing. You don't really want them to be different at all, because you want the identical experience for all those not wanting to use a live blade, or all those wanting to use a live blade. You want it to be roughly identical, which is really hard to replicate, honestly, but I feel Squid did a phenomenal job. I could definitely see myself owning a Tsunami trainer in the future. I almost actually got this one from the guy, but I actually he did not want what I was offering him for trade, and that is totally okay because I traded that already. By the way, I probably should have shared that in this video, but I filmed this video too late, and I have already most likely traded off that product. So, yeah. Anyway, I'll just say what it is. I have a Fellowship Blades Impusa. That's right. I actually recorded an unboxing video of this guy, and it was just so boring that I decided not to post it. It was, yeah, because I had already flipped a Medusa a lot in the unboxing video. I just wasn't feeling good that day, like flipping wise, talking wise, all that stuff, and it was just super boring. I didn't even watch it back. I just felt while recording it, I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna post this. It's kind of bad. But anyways, I am kind of abandoning one of the rules I made for this trade-up challenge. I know, kind of lame of me, but for content purposes and for gaining value quicker purposes, I am most likely still waiting to hear back from the guy. He is making his final decision. This and cash for a JK embargo, JK Designs embargo, which is like a $700 knife, I think, somewhere around there. And that in itself sounds like a good deal. That, or the Impusa, and $300 cash. But this guy has a ton of accessories for that embargo. He's got a spare blade, a spare handle. He's got like tons of spare hardware, a bunch of bushings, which JK bushings are like $25 per set. So it's like $100 in JK bushings, which of course it's not worth that, but yeah, you get the point. So that's pretty cool. He also has like 4 sets of spacers, 2 sets of titanium, 2 sets of G10. So that's very cool. And the embargo appears to be in good condition. It's got the zippy tang insert as well. So that's cool. And I will, of course, if I end up getting it, be anodizing it. And depending on how much I like it, either keeping it or trying to trade it for a solo. I know I've talked about the solo a little bit on this channel, not as much as I would have liked to. But the solo is something I have not loved. It's just a little weird to me. The titanium feels really soft on the solo for some reason. I don't understand why. I've tried it multiple times, but I have not flipped it extensively enough to really get a feel for it. And with the solo, that's like the highest end Balisong. People are like, yep, I got a solo. I've maxed out my collection. And I feel like that would be kind of a cool thing to own. And with everybody liking the solo so much and me not liking it, it makes me want one so that I can learn to like it. Because I think I would end up really liking it if I tried hard enough. But anyway, just in case this deal falls through, I'll comment as soon as I know, hopefully, if I got it or not. But maybe just check the comments about this Impusa. It's in phenomenal condition. I'm looking for like $400, $500 trade value. It's titanium, of course. And near mint. Also, it's got a really, really good tune. I did tune this guy up. So, yeah. Get that out of here. And real quick, I just want to talk about one more thing between the Tsunami trainer and the Tsunami clone trainer. I just want to talk about the value of these. Obviously, there's a huge difference in value, and there is a huge controversy between clones, of course. You all know what that is. I've actually never shared my thoughts on clones, and I'm going to make that a full video. Maybe I have shared them, actually, to an extent, but I can't remember. It does deserve a full video, though. Anywho, this guy right here, titanium Tsunami clone, made in China by a clone manufacturer, Arm Shark. Costs about $120. Titanium Tsunami, but it's a clone. The only differences are very, very small, and it costs you $120. Real Tsunami clone. Wow. Real Tsunami. Roughly $500, $500 to $600. Titanium. Has very few changes from the Arm Shark Tsunami. Very few differences. Costs about 3 times that. Little over three times the amount as the clone. And the main difference is it's just not a clone. It's made in America. It is an original design. It's not been stolen from. And it's just overall made a little bit better. You can definitely feel the increase in quality between the real one and the fake one. And I do very much prefer the real one. If somebody handed me a clone and a real Tsunami trainer and had me close my eyes, I would be able to tell. That's actually not the case between the Arm Shark Madco and real Madco, which that video will actually be coming because I got a friend who has an Arm Shark Madco and I have a real Madco. So I'll be doing one of those as well. But these differences are very minor. I do have to say, if you were in a pinch, if you don't have a lot of money, if you're young and you want to get a insane Balisong for a very cheap price, you want your first titanium Balisong, but you only got $120, this is the right option for you. I have to say it. I support clones to an extent. I do not like what they do with those clones, but I honestly got started in this hobby because of clones. I've obviously paid off that treason by buying every squid product and making up for all that stuff. But anyway, clones are sometimes worth it, actually. If it's, depending on your circumstance, I do recommend clones. I recommended the Tsunami clone and the Armshark Magto clone to my 2 friends, and they are very pleased with them. And they're a lot better than I thought, honestly. So, yeah. I think that's gonna end this video. Would I recommend a Tsunami clone over a real Tsunami? It depends on your circumstances. This one is significantly better, but not by much. Also, one last thing. I got to try an aluminum Tsunami clone. It was so weird. It was channel. I didn't really compare it to my actual Tsunami that much. It did not flip bad, but it did not flip like a Tsunami. It did not look much like a Tsunami. Just had the rough, like, sketch of a Tsunami. It was actually sent to me to anodize because the guy, he sent two things for me to anodize. One was actually titanium, thank goodness, but that aluminum Tsunami, I tuned it up for him, and now it's way better. But it was just kind of weird. Aluminum Tsunamis, I would not recommend. If you're going to buy a Tsunami clone, just get the Armshark one. If you're going to buy a Tsunami and you are not poor or a kid, get the real Tsunami. Just do it. The real Tsunami is the greatest Balisong of all time. I stand by that. I support the trainer version as well now. Now that I've gotten to extensively flip it, I love this thing a lot. So the Tsunami still holds up strong. I can't recommend these more. So, yeah. Do it this way. I'm like Will Hirsch taking a thumbnail picture, even though this isn't going to be the thumbnail. Look at that. Look at those beauties. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. Drop an emoji or something. Drop a potato emoji if you watch till the end. That's kind of funny. I love potato emojis. I don't like potatoes that much unless they're french fries. You can even drop a french fry emoji. Any kind of potato. Anywho, thank you all so much for watching. I said anywho a lot in this video. It's kind of weird. Stay tuned for these amazing videos coming out in the future. And maybe just check with me about the Impusa if you have anything to trade for it. But I most likely have traded that off already. So embargo will be coming in soon, hopefully. And that Nabali's double unboxing will be coming out soon as well. So it's going to be super epic. Hope you enjoyed.